This is a paid advertisement.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Noon Show and Ask the Expert. Today's expert is Dan Dillenberg from ABT. Dan, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. I know that we wanted to tell everybody about our winter sale coming up. But before we get that, let's talk about what compromised walls are and why I should be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, so compromised foundation wall. So the foundation is there to really hold up your home. It's super important. So compromised walls can be any wall that's bowing, tipping, has cracks in it that you can physically see, but there's also some signs that maybe you can't see or they're really small right now.
It's probably like having a little fracture in your leg and you don't want to stand on that forever. So it's good to get it checked out.
Don't want to
right
get
away.
it any worse.
Yeah.
No.
December was cold and we're going to transition into spring at some point. I can't imagine that going from those extreme temps does well for the foundation of your house.
No, this past December, we did have some cold temperatures, but we also had a thaw right before Christmas. A lot of moisture got into that soil. And the soil around Wisconsin is very compacting, but also it expands when it gets wet. So what we actually get too in January is we had all these freezing, real bitter temperatures, and what that did is that expanded even more, and it puts additional pressure on your foundation wall and causes some of those small fractures to become bigger cracks, and then it's a bigger problem and actually cost homeowners a little bit more money on their projects.
And so spring is always a busy time for you in general because of the water coming in. But you're saying winter would be a good time to check out your basement, see if it is, because you guys still work in the winter.
Yes, we work all year round, and winter's a great time. A couple of reasons is if there's any outside work, the frozen ground actually prevents kind of less mess, no ruts in the yard from heavy equipment, anything like that. We can usually get in sooner because we're not as booked up as spring or summer. And then also, we have our sale going on, so homeowners can take advantage of that as well.
All right, and what is that sale?
That is a 50% off of labor sale, which is pretty big. A lot of homeowners take advantage of that right now.
Well, I like that because one thing that we like as homeowners is when you've decided to get a job done, you want it done right away. I can get on the schedule. And also, it keeps your guys working. It gets my house all good there. Most of your jobs, 1 in 4, are done why?
Really fixing our competitors' mistakes. So we see that all the time where, maybe it was 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago, and we're coming in and we're seeing shoddy work. So we like to come in, we'll actually take that out, and we want to make sure that it gets fixed right the first time.
All right, Dan Dillenberg, ABT, thanks for joining us today. And now back to the Noon Show.